We've taken the unusual step of providing our clients with free video cameras, and the idea behind it was to allow them to preserve essential evidence that might crop up if they're involved in relation to a road traffic case. Where the idea came from was recently we were dealing with a case and our client maintained that the road conditions were not as the police said, the weather conditions were not as the police said, and the position where he was pulled over were not as the police said. Now, fortunately for him, he had a witness who was in fact an ex-police officer himself, and that police officer did a wise thing in that he used his telephone to video the speedo in the dashboard, which indicated what the weather was. He used his camera to have a look at the road conditions and film the road conditions, and we were subsequently able to use that in evidence in connection with the defence of our client. Now, he was fortunate in that he had an ex-police officer with him and knew how important it was to preserve evidence. The point of giving free cameras to our clients and a bit of information about it is to allow them to do the same thing. So those clients who subscribe to our Road Lawyer plan will be provided with a free video camera. We're not saying go out there and video everything that police officers do. What we're saying is if you're stopped by the police, just put the camera onto your lapel and video everything that's going on. If the police officer asks you to remove it, just explain to them that you don't want to remove it and that you intend using it or possibly using it in evidence, but you intend having it so that you can defend yourself and so that you can gather evidence. You're perfectly entitled to do that, and the police officer is wrong if he tries to insist that you turn off the video camera or if he removes the camera from you. If that happens, we would certainly have an issue with that at trial, and the officer would be asked to answer a lot of difficult questions in connection with that. So the cameras will be provided to you free of charge. Have them in your car or in the cab available to you at all times, and if pulled over by the police, switch them on and film everything that's going on. In the meantime, if you need our advice and assistance in connection with anything, get in touch on 0800 612 9597, that's 0800 612 9597, or go online to the website, fill in the form, and we'll come back to you today.